Okay. So some more functionality we should know. Those also will know very high important ones we'll discuss. Other things we don't want. So there are no security testing, performance testing, compatibility testing, usability testing, stress testing, and localization, internationalization testing. So these are the some of the high-level testings you should know. What is till now we have seen functionality of the application, you will verify. There is a non-functional testing. Non-functional testing means performance of the application. How quickly page is loading, how many transactions will finish in a per second. These are basically the speed of your application. How quickly responding to your request. That is what non-functional testing means. Or also performance testing also we call this. So in the performance testing, you will check. So what is the throughput rate? So how many seconds it take to send a request and get the response. So all this page load time, download time, upload time, all this speed you will calculate. That's a performance testing. Then what is security testing? Security means how well it is protected from the hackers or from unauthorized users. That is called security testing. So nowadays there are different type of people, testers, functional testers, so non-functional testers, so security testers. All are different. All comes under testing team only, but non-functional performance testing team is different. Security testing team is different. Functional testing is different. In the functional testing, again, you have manual testing and automation testing. So in the functional testing, you have again API testing also. So that I'll show you all API testing, how to do that. We're going to cover soon. For other team members, there you can join and practice that. So that when I'm explaining to you, it will be easy for you. Or you can attend interviews also. On API testing also, there will be more opportunities. Okay, so we'll see that. So let's go and see compatibility testing means what. Basically, compatible, whether your application is compatible with the different operating systems, browsers, and hardware and network environments are not, you are going to test it. That is called compatibility testing. Whether your application is compatible or not. Whether your application is working on these environments or not, you can check. That's the compatibility testing. There is a backward compatibility and browser compatibility. Browser compatibility means there are different browsers like Firefox, Chrome, Safari, Opera, Edge. All these browsers, whether your application is supported or not, you have to test it. So if you want to test all those things, you should open the application on that browser, and then you will test. How many you all know, right? The number of browsers. So this is the Chrome browser. Say this one is Firefox browser. This icon. This is the Firefox browser. This is the Edge browser. This is the Edge browser. You can see this. This is the Edge browser icon. So there is a Safari browser, Opera browser. All these are different browsers will be there. So all the browsers you have to test it. That's a browser compatibility. And there is a OS compatibility. OS means you have Windows, MacBook, and Linux also. So different operating systems also, whether it is supported or not, you have to check. That's the compatibility testing means. So we have a load testing. So load testing means, okay, so they will tell your application will accept this many users only. Maximum load. Maximum load it can handle without degrading the performance. That is called load testing. So load testing can be done with there are tools, manually not possible. So with the JMeter, load runner, web load, there are different tools available. Those tools you can use to do the load testing. And one more, stress testing. See, the meaning itself, stress it. That means you are giving the load beyond the what it accepts. Suppose it accepts 100 users. You are giving beyond that. That means more than that. Then you will check the behavior of the application. How the application performing, you will check. So when you give beyond the load, it will obviously it will fail. That's a stress testing. Okay. So that's a performance load and stress testing means. Volume testing means gradually will increase the load and see application behavior. Anywhere it is degrading the performance or not, you will check. So that is the volume test. So there is a recovery testing. Okay, some crash happened. Your application is suddenly crashed. So when you launch again, whether it is again working properly or not, that is called recovery testing. How quickly your application recovers. That's a recovery testing. I think you know Agile testing, so I don't need to tell. So API testing. So API testing, we are going to discuss this application programming interface. So basically it is, you don't need a UI. If there is a microservice concept has come now, microservice means small modules. So independent modules will be designed and they will work internally by these APIs. You can communicate one microservice to another microservice through APIs. Those APIs will transfer the data from one microservice to another microservice. That API testing will do that without any UI. Also, you can create, update, delete operations you can perform with the API testing. So you can create an account, you can update an account, you can get the account, you can delete an account. So you can get all the accounts. You can get only one account details. You can update one account. So this all can be done just with some endpoint URLs. So that is the API testing, and I'll show you that how to perform the API testing maybe in the next coming days. Security testing I already told. Usability testing. Usability means how user-friendly your application to the end users. Even unknown person also comes and access your application easily. Are you providing help tips? Are you giving a help documents, helper videos? Everything is available in the application. So that's how usable for the end users or not, you are going to check usability testing. Scalability means, okay, so one large chunk of people accessing the application on some festival time. At that time, how well your application cope up with that. The large spike comes. So during festival seasons, right? Everybody will go and buy the products. That large spike comes, how it performs. That's a scalability. So your application, normal load and high load comes also. Is it handling or not? You will check. That's a scalability testing means. Reliability means even the failure comes also without any failure, it is running a long period without any issues. That is called reliability testing. And monkey testing, gorilla testing. See, monkey testing is basically like how monkey behaves. You all know, right? Same way, one operation you are doing, other operation you will start immediately on the application. Then you will see the application behavior, how it behaves. So randomly you will perform some test cases or by giving a different input. That is called monkey testing. So basically you are trying to break the system. So that is called monkey testing. So gorilla testing means, so it is basically individual module, heavily you will test it. That is called gorilla testing. Configuration testing is basically hardware and software changes. For example, your RAM is 8-bit, and you are going to upgrade it. And how it behaves. This is all done by hardware people. Configuration testing, all those things. Localization testing and globalization testing. Localization testing means whether your application supports particular country local languages or not. Like you see, Google will support different local languages, right? Same way, when you select that language, the entire page content should turn to that language only. That is called localization testing. Internationalization testing or globalization testing. So whether your application supports international languages or not. This is also called I18N. Internationalization. I18N means I and A. Internationalization. I and N between 18 characters will be there. That is called I18N. Internationalization testing means whether your application works properly when you change the different global languages like French, Portuguese, Spanish, Mandarin. These are the global languages, right? When you change that, the entire page content should turn to that language format. Every content, every page content. So all the page content and functionality also should work. That is called globalization testing. ByB testing means, so basically two variants of software you will give a demo to the customers, and in both of them which one is working properly you will check, and they will choose the best one, and that will be deployed to the production. That's how ByB testing means. So all pair testing, basically all possible combinations of inputs you will give. That's all pair testing. This all okay. These are all not that much important. Backend testing, install, uninstall testing. Basically, this is the software installation, uninstallation you will do. For example, you can install your software and try to uninstall that. So in the middle, you interrupt how it is installing. Is it cleaning up all the things? When you uninstall, all the folders are cleaning up or not, you have to check. That's a install, uninstall testing means. Nowadays, very important one, cloud testing. So cloud testing is basically, it's a very powerful nowadays, right? On demand. So you will test your application when you deploy on the cloud environment. So basically your application will be deployed and you can access from anywhere if you have access to that cloud. So basically, when the cloud service are available, so whatever you are using, you will pay for that only. So that's a cloud computing, and there are different cloud computings. We have cloud services, Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, Google, Google Cloud, GCP, so Oracle Cloud. So all different clouds are available. So all this on the cloud, when you install your application or deploy your application, how it works, you're going to check that. That is called cloud testing. So this is the cloud testing. There are different application types. SaaS, software as a service, should be called as a SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Platform as a service, this is the PaaS. So this is the different. So software as a service means they're giving the software to you and you can use it. And infrastructure means they are giving infrastructure, you build your own applications on that. Platform as a service means they are giving the platform and build your applications on top of it. They will manage all the hardware, platform, everything. You don't need to worry about it. You just use. That's the platform as a service and infrastructure as a service, software as a service. They are giving the software and use it. So this is the cloud testing means. There are different clouds as I mentioned. So IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. So these are all the different, and so you can see here. Given examples, just go through this, okay? Little bit if you want more info on the cloud. There are private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud are there. So these are the public clouds, but you have to pay. So you have to pay for those things also. Okay, so that's all about manual testing. So tomorrow we'll see